Hello and welcome to another episode of the Curly Jae Podcast. I am your host Jeremiah. Unfortunately, my guest could not make it this week because she had an engagement that came up last minute. So I'm gonna have to wing it this week, which I have absolutely no problem doing. I tried to get in touch with Fabian, but he probably was not interested. So today I'm just gonna wing it and talk to you guys. See how that goes. I saw a good movie today. This is probably what I'm going to talk about mostly, is this movie I saw today. I think it just came out maybe a couple days ago. If not, maybe tonight. There we go. Adjust it. No. Right there. There we go. It was called Let Him Go. It was starring Kevin Costner, best known for movies like Open Range, Dances with Wolves, and Waterworld, I guess? I don't know. What other movies was he in? That Wyatt Earp movie that came out at the same time as Tombstone and wasn't as good as Tombstone, I guess? I don't know. He was in a lot of movies. Kevin Costner's in there. And Diane Lane from Unfaithful is also in there. They both did great jobs in there. I honestly had no idea what this movie was about. I went in there blind because my mother wanted to see it. So I went and watched it with her. And I really liked it. I did not like the beginning. The beginning was super slow and I had no idea what was going on. But when things picked up, I kind of was starting to catch on to it. And by the end of the movie, I really, really liked it. And I was surprised that it ended. The movie was 2 hours long. Did not feel like it. And so that's a good sign of a movie. When a movie doesn't feel like the length it is, that's a good movie. And this movie did not feel like that. It felt like an hour. Like it didn't feel that long at all. It was action packed. There was some funny scenes in there. It was overall a very, very good movie, very well done. It's based off a novel, Let Him Go. I've never heard of the book, and I've never heard of this movie until today, and I really enjoyed it. There were some problems with there that I kind of didn't understand, but other than that, probably the best movie of 2020 that I've seen this year. I might have to go there, because I haven't seen really any good 2020 movies that have come out this year. Maybe this one and Devil All the Time, I think, are probably the two best movies that came out in 2020 that I can remember at the moment that I liked. They're both very similar. Devil All the Time is a little bit more weirder and bizarre, but this one it kind of has that same feel where there's not really a lot of music and it's very gloomy, but overall, very well done. If I had to rate this movie out of 10, honestly, it's a 7. It's a 7. It's closer to a 6 than an 8, but I give it a 7. It's good. Good. The acting's decent. Fight scenes are pretty cool. I have nothing real. I have a couple complaints, but honestly, I'm not mad at the movie at all. It's overall very, very, very good. Man, this is hard doing it by yourself. There's not really anybody to talk to. I don't know how Chris D'Elia does it. Oh, well, wait, we're not supposed to talk about Chris D'Elia. Oh, yeah. By the way, great UFC fight with Anderson Silva last week. Thank you so much for everything you've done, Anderson. You're a UFC legend, and enjoy retirement, I believe. I think he's retiring. Hopefully he's retiring. I don't know. And enjoy life, man. You were my favorite growing up, and one of the greatest ever. And thank you for that. We're going into UFC stuff. By the way, Thiago Santos in the main event this week goes up against Glover Teixeira. Now that fight's a very good fight. As I've said previously, The light heavyweight champion right now, Jan Blachowicz, is just holding that belt for Thiago Santos. Thiago Santos is going to take care of business against Glover Teixeira, and when I say that, I mean it in like the most serious way possible. Glover Teixeira has no chance against Thiago Santos. Santos is going to show why he's so good at light heavyweight. Not a lot of people will agree with me on that, but he's the best like 205er right now. He is the best 205er, in my opinion. I don't think anybody beats him. Reyes doesn't beat him. Teixeira doesn't beat him. Smith doesn't beat him. Smith doesn't beat him. And Blachowicz definitely is not going to beat him. Jan Blachowicz got knocked out in 2 rounds against Thiago Santos. Thiago Santos is going to win that rematch, if there ever is a rematch. First, he's got to go through Glover Teixeira, which I think he will. I think he wins this fight. His next fight's for the title, and he will be a light heavyweight champion for a while. With that power, with that speed, with that skill, and with that grappling, I don't think anybody touches him at 205. I also saw, I don't know how true it is, but Israel Adesanya, Stylebender, he's supposed to be fighting Jan Blachowicz for the light heavyweight title, which in my opinion makes no sense. I don't like that fight. Jan Blachowicz hasn't really proven himself, in my opinion, to be a light heavyweight champion. Like I said, I feel like he's just a holder. He's just a belt holder. He hasn't fought. He hasn't defended his belt yet. Why is he fighting somebody who's trying to become a 2-weight champion? Makes no sense. The only reason Stylebender is doing it is to send a signal to, not a signal. What's the word? Trying to send a message. Trying to send a message to John Jones saying, "Hey, I could fight at 205. I could fight at heavyweight." Like I said, Israel Adesanya wins that fight, but against Thiago Santos, it's a whole different animal. Thiago Santos is a whole different animal, and that's gonna be interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Moving on to, I wanted to talk about The Mandalorian, but you see, I don't want to give away my opinion on this episode because then my guest is gonna have 10 minutes to herself, and she ain't gonna figure it. I don't think she's gonna be able to talk for 10 minutes. So, The Mandalorian, if you want to hear me talk about The Mandalorian, because I'm going to be talking about The Mandalorian, that's going to be next week, hopefully. Yes, and I'm still wearing my work shirt, forgive me. But, yeah, no, Thiago Santos is a legit light heavyweight, and I don't think anybody beats him at 205. I don't think anybody beats him at 205. I'd love to see him fight Johnny Walker. If Johnny Walker could put some wins together, I'd love to see that fight. I'd love to see Johnny Walker. I'd love to see Misha Serkunov. I'd love to see Volkan Oezdemir. I'd love to see those fights for Thiago Santos at 205. But first, he's got to win that belt. And first, he's got to go through Glover Teixeira, like I said. I'm a big Thiago Santos fan. Marreta for life. And that means sledgehammer in Portuguese. Yeah. Where is that fight at? Is it in Fight Island or in Vegas? What else? I don't know. I'm watching it though. Also in boxing this week, King Kong Luis Ortiz. He's making his return on Fox, and I'm totally gonna be watching that fight because I love King Kong. I think he's got this fight in 6 rounds. When that fight's over, I'm not gonna really talk about that one much because it's King Kong Ortiz, man. What else can I say, man? Canelo. Breaking news this recently. Canelo Alvarez is no longer under contract with Golden Boy Promotions. He is done with Oscar De La Hoya and most likely done with DAZN. He is now a free agent in the boxing market. Now it's kind of interesting to see where he's going to end up. Is he going to be with Bob Arum and ESPN in Top Rank? Is he just going to... where is he going to go with PBC and Showtime? Is he gonna go back to Showtime and PBC? Where it's gonna be very interesting in the coming weeks and months to see where Canelo's gonna end up. He wants to fight Caleb Plant, so it sounds like he's gonna sign with maybe PBC, Premier Boxing Champions. It sounds like he's gonna fight that, and I'm all for it. I'd love to see him fight Caleb Plant, Charlo, any of those fighters. Billy Joe Saunders as well. Love to see those fights. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see Canelo fight again. He hasn't fought in over... Has it been a year or 2 years now? What was his last... Oh, his last fight was... Yeah, well over a year now. It's or November something against Sergey Kovalev. And a fight that was a very good fight. A very close fight. Closer than people thought it was. And would have been. I had it almost dead even going into that 11th round. And Canelo showed his power stopping Sergey Kovalev. So, great work for Canelo. So, yeah, NFL news. The Steelers are the only undefeated team. I never thought I'd say that in my life. The Steelers are the only undefeated team in the NFL. I am shocked about that. Absolutely shocked. I wasn't expecting it. And then you got the Chiefs, who are being the Chiefs. They're throwing it deep. Tyreek's catching it. I don't know how else to describe that. My team, the Los Angeles Rams, they are third in their division behind the Cardinals and, of course, the Seattle Seahawks. And my team is on a bye week, so now that means I'm going to do nothing this entire week but watch and see what the Seahawks are going to do and what the Cardinals are going to do. Excuse me. This football season is going to be very interesting. It's first off, my Super Bowl predictions. Since nobody's here, I might as well give away my Super Bowl predictions. So far, I believe we're in week 8, right? Week 8. So since we're halfway through the season, I might as well give my Super Bowl predictions. Oh, come on, Facebook. The one time I don't mute Facebook, the promotion goes off. It's dumb. Darn. Excuse me for that Facebook ad. My Super Bowl prediction is probably going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are the best team in the AFC, maybe the whole NFL. I think they go all the way to the Super Bowl this year. And that's my honest opinion. And for the NFC choice, as much as I would love to see Bruce Arians win his first Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I honestly don't think I don't think he will. At least not this year. Don't get me wrong, Tom Brady has defied expectations. He's been doing good with Tampa Bay, and now that he has Antonio Brown, that's going to be very interesting to see. Very interesting to see this year. But my NFC pick for the Super Bowl, I want to say Seattle, but I don't know. Judging by the way they played against the Vikings and the way they played against the Cardinals, I can't see them doing it, man. I can't see them doing it this year. I don't know why. I feel like they might choke in the playoffs. I don't know why. I just got that gut feeling, man. So, shoot. Who would be next line in that area? Super Bowl. Packers? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go Packers and Steelers is my mid-season Super Bowl predictions. And if I had to go through that and I had to actually make a pick, honestly, I'd have to pick the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers are doing so good. I mean, yeah, Lamar Jackson did really good last week. And by the way, y'all doubt Lamar Jackson all you want, but he's still really good. Like, y'all like, oh, he's trash. I'm like, yeah, but that's pretty good trash. You know, like if I was a raccoon and I saw that trash, like I'd eat it. I'd eat that trash because I'm a raccoon. Well, I'm not a raccoon, but if I was a raccoon, yeah, you know. Baltimore Ravens, Kansas City Chiefs, and Pittsburgh Steelers are the real contenders in the AFC. A fun game that I would love to see if they do make it to the playoffs would be the Raiders and the Browns. They play each other. That's going to be interesting. They play each other this week. They're in the same division. I am dumb. I'm sorry. I completely forgot they played each other. Yeah, no, those are going to be some fun games to watch. Josh Jacobs, great young running back. Baker Mayfield, great young quarterback. You know, and they got Odell is hurt, so they got Kareem Hunt as a running back. They got Jarvis Landry. They got Myles Garrett. Not Jabril Peppers. They traded him to the Giants. What's his name? Gosh. Jabril Peppers. No, not Jabril Peppers. Oh, come on. He was my favorite corner of the year. He got drafted. Greedy Williams. And Denzel Ward. They got a great defense, man. And I'm not going to lie. I like Cleveland this year. Will they make the playoffs? Yeah. They're making the playoffs. And, Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills. You know, I'm switching that. Pittsburgh Steelers lose the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills go to the Super Bowl against the Green Bay Packers. And the Buffalo Bills win the Super Bowl. I'm picking the Buffalo Bills to go to the Super Bowl. Devin Singletary, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley, Tre'Davious White. These guys are legit. The Buffalo Bills are legit. And honestly, I think they're going all the way this year. That's my pick. Buffalo Bills will win the Super Bowl this year. After all these years of heartbreak, I think they'll finally do it. They'll finally win the Super Bowl. They will finally do it and finally win the Super Bowl. Unless my Rams somehow come back and decide to win. They better win. I'm just saying, I'm getting close to Mike now because I'm passionate about this. I just want my Rams to win, man. Oh my God, I'm so ugly. I have 3 moles in the shape of a little dipper. The handle, and then you get the dipper itself. Ugh, man. Why did I decide to get so close to the camera? Yeah. See, this is what happens when I don't have a guest. I'm just trying to spread out for time. I really don't know what to talk about. I should have just skipped today, but me being an idiot, I decided to just wing it because I don't want to miss a week. I don't want to skip a week. You know, I don't want to quit and be like, oh, you quit the podcast. No. I don't quit. I don't give up. I don't give up at all. I don't quit. When I start something, I finish it. And I ain't finished after just 2 weeks. You're going to try a lot harder to get rid of me. You're going to try a lot harder. Man, this is it's crazy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I have an itch on my nose. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. This year has been absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely bonkers. But on the bright side, I got a lot of stuff to look forward to. I'm starting college. I got, a big Congress at the end of the year. I got New Year's to look forward to. Christmas. All these things. And I can't wait for this year and to end. And, on a bright note, I'm just, since I'm by myself, I might as well just talk. We like to be very, how do I put this? Uh, Proud is the way to put it. Instead of being rude, I would say ignorant. But I guess proud would be a nicer way to put it. Everybody likes to be proud from where they come from, and from how things go and what they believe in. But in my opinion, sometimes you really should just learn to be quiet. I understand you like what you have to say. You know, you could blurt out your own opinion, which you have the right to do. But sometimes it doesn't hurt. It does not hurt to just shut up, to be quiet. I know that from experience. I'm a very opinionated person. I'm a very, I have a lot of different thoughts of things. I'm a very smart person, very intelligent, believe it or not. I am very smart. I just don't use my mind for smart things. I just use it for dumb things. And that's my own fault. I don't read books. I'm a very intelligent person. I'm very opinionated. I have a lot of difference in thoughts. But what do? I be quiet about it. Because a lot of people are sensitive about things. A lot of people don't like other people's opinions. And so I keep my opinions to myself. Every once in a while, I'll let someone know my opinion. Most of the time, I keep it to myself. And I feel like that's the best thing for me to do sometimes, is to just shut up and keep my opinion to myself. Another thing is, when I started working, I honestly had no idea what to do. I didn't know. I was nervous. I was scared about everything in my life. I didn't know if this was meant for me to do. Everything I wanted to do, I've gotten. And when and I'm not even talking about like work. I'm talking about anything I do. It involves prayer. It involves a lot of prayer. And when I watch what I do, I watch what I do. I have to, check myself, check my heart. You'd say. I wanted to do so many things in my life to achieve. I wanted to be a boxer growing up. I don't know if a lot of you people know that. I wanted to be a boxer. I wanted to fight. I wanted to be the next. Sugar Ray Leonard. I wanted to be the next Salvador Sanchez, the next John Ruiz, the next. I wanted to be the next great. I saw myself winning. I saw myself winning belts. I saw myself winning titles. I had the confidence. I wanted that so bad. I wanted it really bad. I started working hard. I was jogging. I did everything. I trained for 3 months. And then I sat down and I thought to myself, have you prayed? Have you thought about this? Would this make God happy? I sat down and I prayed about it. I said, well, if this is your will, then make me want to do it. The next morning, I got up to get ready to go train. Did usually what I do, jog around. Got the gloves on, started to do some pad work. I didn't seem like myself. My dad, who was going to be my trainer, he said, "What's wrong?" I said, he goes, my dad is a reverend, by the way, now y'all know that. He said, he goes, "You haven't prayed a lot, have you, about this?" I said, "No." I said, "I prayed last night." He said, he goes, "Well, what did he say?" I said, "He said nothing." And he goes, "Well, what did you say?" I said, "Well," I said, "if this isn't for me, then they make me not want to do it." And he goes, "Do you want to do it?" And I said, yes and no. As in, yes, I still wanted to do it. But I felt that if I did do it, I would have lost my trust in God. I would have lost my soul to be what I wanted to be. I didn't want that to happen. So from that day on, whenever I wanted to do anything in my life, whenever I wanted to achieve my dreams, I wanted to be a paramedic. That didn't work out. And then I realized, hey, wait a minute. If I can't play any sport, or if I can't box, I like boxing. I could write about it. I could be a sports writer. So that's why I'm taking journalism, so I can be a sports writer. Yes, that's what I'm taking. I'm taking journalism. Be a sports writer. And I make a lot of people laugh, and I have a beautiful mind. If I box, this is another thing that kind of popped in my mind when I was training for it. When I was training for boxing, excuse me, was I have such a good mind, a great mind, a gifted mind, and I hate to see that go to waste. By getting my head beat in, because I'd get hit. I know I'd get hit. Even the best defensive fighters got hit. Roy Jones got hit. Floyd Mayweather got hit. Pernell Whitaker got hit. The best at not getting hit got hit at some time. So I knew I was going to get hit. It would have messed up my brain. And so that's why I realized I have such a great mind. Why waste it doing what I want to do? And that was a battery notification. I got a little battery, so I'm just kind of writing this down. So yeah, I tried to achieve my dream. That didn't work, but I did find a way to kind of achieve what I wanted to be. Known, and respected, and intelligent at taking journalism. And I started this podcast because I wanted to, talk with my friends about movies and comic books and stuff, because I love that stuff. And that's me. And here I am. And I'm happy in my life. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. I really don't know what to talk about, so I'm just talking. I really hope you don't mind it. My life is great. I have a great job. I have a great family. I have good friends. There's nothing going wrong in my life. Every day, I stand up and I pray, God, Let today be a good day. Every time I go to work, I say, let work be a great day. Let today at work be a great day. Let me work hard. Let me work fast. Let me do my job to the best of my ability. And I go every day that I work, and I pray that prayer. And I always do my best, and I always do great. And that's because I prayed. That's because I prayed, and I've been gifted with all that. Prayer helps with everything. It'll help you at your work. It will help you with your family. It'll help you with your friends. It'll help you with you. It'll help you be a much better person. You must, every day, take time to pray. Because without prayer, you're going to be lost. And it's going to be hard to find your way back without prayer. And I don't think what I said made sense. I feel like I just went all over the place. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it sounded like I went all over the place. I don't have any of this stuff written down. Like I said, it's a podcast. I don't I don't know what to talk about. I don't have a computer in front of me. I have a microphone connected to my cell phone, and that's how I record this. I don't have a script. I don't have a teleprompter. That's what a podcast is. So I'm sorry if I rambled and none of the stuff I said made any sense. I'm sorry if that's the case. To me, it sounded like I kind of just jumped from subject to subject. Absolutely apologize. But yeah, just you gotta pray about everything. I know it sounds weird, but it's true. Pray about everything, and maybe you'll get an answer. I'm always available to talk for anything. I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on this page of Facebook at The Curly Jae Show. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Curly Jae Comedy. That's CurlyJaeComedy. That's Curly Jae Comedy on Instagram and Twitter. You can follow me there. I'll try to post as much as I can. I got a lot of video ideas going on in my head. It's going to be a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, even though it was probably just me rambling most of the time. Next week, I'm going to have my friend Elena, and we're going to talk about The Mandalorian and movies. So, yeah, hope to see you guys then. Until next time, peace out, home dogs. No, that's not good. Bye. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.